Hey, it's been a while, but I'm finally back. I was super busy with a lot of stuff, school related going on, and just life stuff in general. But now that I'm back in the swing of things, I'll try to get Splinter and April painted, and then the rest of the Playmates Mutant Mayhem stuff, and also do a few other side projects on the way too. So yeah, recently NECA's done, well, a lot of things, and I thought I'd review Professor Perry in Professor Perry 2. I mean, they're both Professor Perry, so. Starting off, I just want to say, this is like the first time, at least for me, that I've seen glasses done right on an action figure. If you see, it's all translucent plastic, but then they like paint it over with the right colors. Same with this Perry. That is something that's bothered me for so long on any action figure, specifically Playmates, to the point where I painstakingly do it myself with plastic, even on this Donatello. And for Playmates, the worst glasses that I think I've ever had to do are splinters. With splinters, I had to make these out of paper clips, because they just didn't capture his glasses right. But I think if all toy companies would just do it this way, it would look so much better. Another thing with Professor Perry is his shoes. Like, all the detail in his shoes are so well done. I mean, the details everywhere are just really well done. This is one of the better human figures I think NECA's made. His articulation's pretty basic. He's got like the weird double joints there, and his legs don't really move all too much, but I mean, it's Professor Perry. He does science stuff. He doesn't really do much. His head can actually move really well, which is nice. And yeah, he can really only swivel at the waist. Oh no. Which is also fine. He does seem to be a little bit, this Professor Perry seems to be more topsy-turvy than anything. His waist can bend, but not too much, and it breaks the sculpt a little bit. I don't know if you see that. But yeah, he's a bit wobbly, which is a bit of a bummer. And it also doesn't help that his feet are like, you can't move them because of his pants here, which is a big bummer. But apart from that, I mean, I think this is like a genius way to do a 2-pack, because these guys go really well together. He comes with, these are the only hands he comes with, and they're both for the same arm, which is really frustrating, because like, what if you want him to be holding two things, right? And he doesn't come with like any fists or anything like that, or yeah, so I don't know. That's something I guess to complain about. He also has no way to hold this like clipboard, and that's really aggravating. The best way I think you can do it is for him to hold it kind of like that, but even then, it's just balancing, and it's just gonna fall. He also comes with some of the best accessories to date. I mean, apart from his hands being kind of crappy, comes with like a bunch of science beakers, and these are super well done. I think a lot of this is reuse from the Mona Lisa pack. Like, I know this in particular came with the Mona Lisa set. I forget who Mona Lisa came with, but she had these science speakers, and honestly I don't mind, because you can just build up Donatello's lab with a lot of these things. It comes with like these things. I remember this was another one. It's just painted different though, which is nice. I like the gold colored straw. And then more beakers. Then it comes with two of these. things, and they do the plastic to make it look like there's actual liquid in there, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, and oh yeah, can't forget Professor Perry's Mr. Science Man. So he has to come with TGRI canisters, which is also pretty cool. I don't know, I think this 2-pack's pretty cool. I don't know if it's necessarily worth $60. Cool, but I mean, like, I feel like these are really well done. Just some minor nitpicks. I wish he came with more, like, gripping hands, because he definitely cannot hold this. That's frustrating. And man, like, it is kind of weird holding them side by side, and both of them will have to be like doing the same pose with the same hands, because unless this is a mistake, which I highly doubt, but yeah, I think the paintwork and everything's great. It's just kind of strange. For comparison, there's a Donatello, and man, he scales perfectly with Donatello. Here's also a cartoon Baxter, because they actually kind of look similar. I almost feel like Professor Perry was gonna be Baxter Stockman, but I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. But just like the head, I mean, obviously this looks a lot more crazy, but like, I don't know, there's some similarities there, especially with the bow tie and the lab coat. So yeah, that's Professor Perry. Worth $60? I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like 55 for a NECA figure would be kind of nice. But yeah, that's my review. See you guys later.